Design and build doesn't solve coordination problems. It simply gives the team the chance to solve them earlier. One of the biggest differences we've seen between successful projects and projects that struggle isn't the complexity of the building, it's the delivery method. On design build projects, the HVAC team often inherits a completed design. Coordination starts after the contract is awarded, and by then, many critical decisions are already locked in. On design and build projects, those conversations happen much earlier. That change how problems are identified, how decisions are made, and finally, how smoothly the project moves into fabrication and installation. The question isn't which delivery method is better. The question is, where do you want to solve your problems? On paper or in the field? So, why this costs you money? Every unresolved coordination issue has a price. If duct routing changes after fabrication, if structure conflicts appear after shop drawings, if equipment access wasn't validated before procurement, those aren't just technical issues. They become RFIs, they compress schedules, they delay fabrications, they create trade stackings, they increase change orders, and they force crews to solve design problems during installation. The later a coordination issue is discovered, the more expensive it becomes. The goal isn't simply to finish the design. The goal is entering fabrication with routing clearances, installation sequences, and access conditions already validated. That's what reduces uncertainty for the general contractor or the mechanical contractor. That's what protects the schedule. So, problem number one, design intent versus buildability. In many design bid projects, the engineer's responsibility is delivering construction documents. But construction documents don't automatically guarantee buildability. They communicate intent. The implementation still has to be developed. That means the HVAC contractor often discovers practical installation conflicts while creating shop drawings. By then, structural steel is released, equipment may already be ordered, and other trades are moving forward. This usually creates late RFIs, redesign, and fabrication delays. So, instead of refining the project, the team is now reacting to it. Every late decision increases pressure on every trade downstream. And our implementation mechanism? Before fabrication starts, we at H-Design, we validate routing conflicts, structural interfaces, sealing conversions, equipment access, installation clearances, trade sequencing. The objective isn't to redraw the engineering work. It's to ensure the design can actually be built without introducing unnecessary fit risk. So, the problem number two, decision timing. The biggest advantage of design build isn't faster drawings, it's earlier decisions. When mechanical, structural, architectural, and construction teams are involved earlier, coordination becomes proactive instead of reactive. Potential conflicts are discussed while change is still inexpensive. Compare that to design and build projects. Many coordination discussions happen after procurement has already started. At that point, even small adjustments can affect fabrication schedules, deliveries, installation sequencing, and protect project milestones. A small coordination issue suddenly becomes a schedule problem. Our solution? On design and build projects, we drive HVAC implementation planning before these downstream commitments are made. That means validating equipment locations, shaft positions, major duct corridors, installation sequencing, coordination with other trades before the fabrication begins, not after the fabrication. Ownership of coordination, the number three. Here's where the discussion usually starts. People often assume design and build automatically eliminates coordination problems. It doesn't. Poor coordination can exist in either delivery method. The real difference is ownership. Who is responsible for driving implementation? Or who ensures buildability? Or who identifies conflicts before they become field issues? So, delivery method alone doesn't answer all those questions. The project team does. If no one owns implementation planning, coordination gaps simply move downstream. Eventually, the field becomes the place where unresolved decisions are made. And that's almost always the most expensive place to make them. Our mechanism, whether the project is design and build or design bid, the process should include structured implementation reviews before the fabrication starts, before buildability validation starts, coordination milestone starts, installation sequencing starts, access verification, procurement readiness. Those reviews reduce uncertainty regardless of contract type. At H Design and Build, we don't see design and build as a shortcut. We see it as an opportunity to resolve HVAC implementation issues while decisions are still flexible and inexpensive. And on design and build projects, the same implementation mindset is just available because someone still has to bridge the gap between construction documents and successful field execution. For us, that gap is where projects either gain predictability or lose it. Your key takeaway: design and build doesn't guarantee better coordination. Design with doesn't guarantee more problems. What determines project success is when buildability is validated and who takes ownership of HVAC implementation before fabrication begins. That's where schedules are protected, that's where RFIs are reduced, and that's where projects avoid paying for coordination mistakes in the field. So, how has your experience different between design and design build projects? Have you seen one delivery method constantly reduce coordination issues, or does it come down to the project team? Share your experience in the comments below or check out our free HVAC audit if you want to identify implementation risks before they reach the field.